This is your math lesson for April 21st, 2020. You will need your math book, pencil, and eraser. Please turn to page 387. You will do both pages, front and back. These are word problems involving fractions. Now, the great thing about this is they're all using the same unit within the problem, 7/8 of a yard and 5/8 of a yard. And since they're using the same unit, you don't even need to really think about that right now. You just need to focus on the fractions. Whose bookcase is longer? 7/8 of a yard or 5/8 of a yard? Which is longer, and how do you know? Well, they have the same denominator. This bookcase has been divided into 8 sections. Is 7 out of 8 sections going to be longer, or is 5 out of 8 sections? So you tell Roger or Latanya's bookcase is longer. How do you know? Because the denominators are the same, I looked at the numerators, and 7 is greater than 5. Rosa, since they're both doing pounds, it's the same unit, we don't really need to think about that. We need to look at the fractions. Rosa buys 3/4, Lucy buys 3/8. Who buys more? Now think of a pound divided into 4 pieces. They're pretty big. She has 3 pretty big pieces. This girl, Lucy, her pound is divided into 8 pieces. Those are pretty small pieces. She has 3 pretty small pieces. So who buys more, Lucy or Rosa? Write the name, explain your answer. The numerator was the same, so I looked at the denominator, and 8ths are smaller than 4ths, so I know that Rosa bought more. You do have to explain your answers in words for all of these. On the back, it says draw a diagram or number line if it helps. Yes, you can do that. I've taught you how to do that. Pearl used 3/3 of a yard. Julia made 4/4 of a yard. Since they're using the same unit, we don't really need to think about it. Which is greater, 3/3 or 4/4? Who paid more? They both paid $5 a yard. Who paid more, Pearl or Julia? Write the child's name. How do you know? Well, I know that 3/3 is the whole thing. It's all 3 of the pieces. 4/4 is the whole thing. It's all 4 of the pieces. You could draw number lines. You could use your Math Eye tools on Think Central. This is a tricky one, but it's fun. Finish this page. Explain your answers with words. That is your math lesson for today. Please see the video that I posted on how to use the Math Eye tools on Think Central to check your work after you do each problem.